Alright, hey, Dave Knight here from 123daytrade.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Today is Thursday, March 21st, 2019. The second day of spring. So I'm updating my charts right now. I'll be right with you. Alright, so I'm long from 6001, and I'm calling it the 5. Let's go to screen draw down here. Looking at the 5 red bars. Calling it the 5. I've noticed it, and I waited for a 1, 2, 3 to come up, and then I got involved in it above this level. I'm looking for a 6p move to close to the Gann signal. 6p move to the upside today is 6103. So let's see if we can grab that today. That'll be 102, 101 ticks, depending upon what we get out of it, if it'll run. So trying to figure out how to trade the long side a little bit better. And one of the setups that I definitely like is when I see 5 red bars coming in where there's no high volume prior. The volume spike that's been highest today so far, it came in at 334, and it was a red. So I was basically looking for a signal that would make me feel good about going long. Alright, see how it plays out. We have a 14 tick stop on it today. Which is 1R today. We're also went long above the decision point that I put on the charts, and this is the I believe that's highest volume from previous session. I have to look at that again, or that's today's volume, highest volume on today's session. Let's look back. I think it's today's. I put in today. Yeah, that's today's number. And I want to go back and look at the highest volume bar from yesterday where we could possibly see some issues. Basically at pivot, right? It's way down here. That won't come into play unless we get close to pivot. So let's see if that let's mark it though, just so we know. Kind of came in right in here, right at pivot. It'll be there for after pivot is not there anymore. If we look at the long signal, I'm looking to see if we can get through. We need to get through 18 and 20 up here. 1P up right now is 60.18. A 2P up move is 60.35. So if we don't move to break even until we reach 60.35, let's see how that plays out today. A 3P up move is 60.52. That gets us close to R1. And then 60.69 is 4, which is usually a really good move on an up move. That'll pull us up to the R1 level. So our plan will be, if we get to 3, we'll protect 2, and we'll go after that 4, and we'll go 4 to 3 and see if we can get all of it today. But we're not going to get to break even until we reach up here to 2. We need to get through. We'll go break even pretty much on the high of the day if we can get there. It's a valid setup. Let's see how it plays out. Be back after we hit. Well, let's refocus down here. I will well, see if we hit 18 here while we're here. Very tempting to go to break even here, but my experience tells me that we can dip down again and then go back up. Although there is 103 sitting at 606. There's 129 sitting at 60.20. Trying to stop myself from moving to break even on the trade that it's winning. The other side of this is maybe the true signal is it's going short and going lower. I don't know. This is the dilemma that I'm in all the time. There really hasn't been a high volume spike that makes me feel good about either side of the market right now. $135 sitting at 60.20. It's hard not to take on a loser after you got a winning situation going on here. But the down moves have been very violent coming down to the 60 barrel. It comes down hard and fast. Alright, so what we'll do is get out at break even but we'll pay attention to what the market's going to do here at 87 if we'd have stayed in. Honestly, what's got me worried is what's happened prior to this, and this could just be, I've marked it right now, 5 different times we've been up here. Actually, even if we look back, we've been up here 6 times and not been able to break through this level. So that's the reason why I'm cautious. I mean, we've been up here 6 different times. This is 7 now. And so we've been here, this is the 7th time we've been here. And we could just as easily go this direction and head down lower than the this lower low right here. Let's go ahead and lock in 2, and we'll be done with it. If it takes us out, it takes us out, because of it's just been there it goes to 18 finally. Went through the 20. Look at, there's up at 25 is 130. Maybe we caught the tiger by the tail finally. Long spooked the shit out of me, to be honest. Some high volume finally kicking in. So let's look here. Highest volume on the red side was 1039. Now it's blue. 1176. Highest volume is now flipped to blue. This is also, I would consider, a tiebreaker. We're at a tiebreaker scenario until we see what side wants to win right now. So we're okay. We're long where we want to be, taking advantage of first time over the $60 a barrel handle, and we've got our target. So we made 1p. A 2p move is 60.35, and like I talked about, we're going to, once we get up to, once we get to 3, we'll protect 2. We'll just continue to kind of follow behind it. I'm kind of curious what will happen up at R1 if we can get there. High of session is 60.33. So today it took 7 times, but the signal that we got involved in was the, I'm calling the 5. With nothing else left to say, the highest volume bar was on the red side, so I was looking for long, but I was looking for some reason to go long instead of just trying to catch a breakout. So finally I saw what I call the 5. I've noticed it when you see that, it can be a strong point. The question is, do I want 2 or 3 ticks? 2 ticks is just fine. So if it takes us out plus 2, it takes us out. Looking at previous right there. So 6008, and if we take away 5, it'd be 6003. So we're good. We'll hold there. I'm going to pause the video until we run either 2p or we get knocked out at our profit stop. And the target that I'm looking at is the GAN number, right? So that's what I'm looking at. And what's the closest that I can get to the GAN magic number without going over on my spreadsheet right now, and it's 6103. So there's where the target is, if we can get it. If we can get a dollar run. So basically running from 60 to 61, what I'm hoping for. Alright, pausing. We'll see what happens. Go 2P, or will we go and knock us out? Alright, so we reached up to almost to 2P. There we go, we just ran it. And we have highest volume bar on the blue side now. We ran through the high. This low right here, 6012, where it gets dangerous. How far to trail behind it and still give it a chance. Let's go 10 ticks behind 30 is 20. We'll go 6018. Trailing at 1P now. Highest volume bar is on the blue side now, so it could possibly be done going up. 1482. So the tiebreaker went to the blue side. Now it's a matter of the longs want to keep fighting and bring it higher now and keep running stops. So now we're seeing if is it gunning and running stops, or are we done going up? $60.27 be $60.17. That's where we'll protect from. $3P once again, $60.52. $104 at 45 and $113 at 47, $119 at 40. Let's go ahead and protect 60.19. Comes to the point where the market either wants to run or not right now. The short signal, by the way, to reverse and go short would be 60.25. But I really don't want to go short right now because I think there's some more long to be hit. But let's see what happens there at 60.25. If it gets hit. If 60.25 gets hit, then 60.08 would be a 1P coming this direction. I don't want to be on the short side right now at all, though. Alright, so that would have filled the short side. And to make a stop of 60.39. We're already long, so I'm not taking the short signal. Because I don't think this is the top. I think there's still more to do up here. Even if it runs us out, I still feel that this high volume bar is not enough to stop the upward ascension right now. So let's mark the chart to where a 1P would be down. Is 60.08. And then we'll just kind of be range bound, I believe. If it runs back into that opening range right now, I think we'll be range bound, or it might, will it sell off and go after the lows? I've been wrong so many times. It's hard to judge. I just know that I'm long coming in here with a win right now. And then we'll just watch and see what the market does from the short side. Okay, knocked out. Plus 19 got a favorable fill obviously there. 60.20. Didn't go to 60.18 though. I didn't want to be on an even number, and I thought, well, I don't really want to go 17. I said, let's go 19, and am I going to be a dollar? It is what it is, just. So it went through the 18 mark. At least it did that. Now this would be a 1P down move to 08. It's hard to want to reverse when you're in on one side. You know, when this bar printed and then it came back up here, the reversal signal was right in this area. I was thinking maybe the euphoria of being above $60 a barrel would send the market higher than 60.39, obviously. But if you look at it on another side, we had 60.33 and it went 6 ticks higher to 60.39. And I certainly didn't want to just take out 2 ticks there on that trade. I don't know. I'm going to pause here. We'll see how it works out. So we go after highest volume bar. Go with the flow of highest volume. Our entry point is 25. All right. I'm only willing to risk 9 ticks on this trade. We're going to use 2/3 stop. Risk half of our gains to here. We're using highest volume bar to go on the short side. 3p down move is 59.74. Down here. And how? So a 4p down move is 57. That pulls it down through pivot. Yeah, looks like the longs want to win here today. Oh, maybe not. Been told with trades that make you the most uncomfortable sometimes are the ones that win the most. So if we runs down today, 59.23 is a 6p down move. So let's adjust for that. So that'll be our bottom target right now, if we can get it. Use 33 plus 3 ticks is 36. I really don't want to be there. We're going towards highest volume bar right here, which is this right here. That's the tiebreaker. We all want to get 9 on the day. So this only gives us 5 ticks running the high. And that's the stop right now. It's this stuff right here that just stresses you out sometimes. I'm just trading towards highest volume bar now. I got in where the entry point was. That's all I'm doing. And this is a 14 tick stop. So that's the 1 hour stop on today. Went up to 38. I mean, I was willing to take +3 on the other side. So get +5 here. That would be the end of the trading day. So At least we'll be up on the day if it decides that it wants to take us out at the high of the day. And the other side of this is hopefully if it does want to sell off, we'll catch it. If it does want to sell off, let's see here, 5881 is 137.5 degree angle. The closest we can be to 5881 is 5889. So let's adjust for that for now, 5889. So, of course, we'll take a lot less than that, but 5889. So, yeah, run to 50, run to the 59 handle. That'll be good. It's a monumental fight going on right now. I'm trying to drive it down. Chicago. Yeah, so we'll get 5 plus 2 to be 7. So we'll settle in at 7 ticks today, or we'll get a whole bunch on the short side. If it wants to fall, we're falling towards highest volume, which is on the blue. But if the long strong, then it obviously will keep running, and we'll just lick our wounds with a +7 and be done. And I'm going to have to minimize my chart so I don't trade again. I don't want to give up any more gains. Pause. This is just getting crazy in here. So bottom line here, the short signal had a loss of 60.39 and it ran it. That's where if you would have been short from the short signal, that's where it would have been the exit. The long obviously was the winning trade. Now this could have worked out really well for us. But it didn't. In hindsight, you think, well, why would you not want to just stay long? And that's true. I do best in quick moving markets that don't look back too much. This is kind of a grind your ass type of day. Back down to 25, really? So what are we seeing here? We're seeing the market that looks like it wants to go up, and they're fighting off the 39 mark. Fourth time through, next time up and through there would bring it through that point. It's like, how much profit do you think you can grab? And I don't want to turn a winning day into a losing day now. But I really think next time up here to 39, we're going to blow through it. $25 holds again. Maybe we'll take a shot at it. We'll use a really tight stop on it. One third R is 5 today. $60.25. There's a whole bunch of support there now. Now it's gone. 4 times through 25. Let's see here. Maybe now is the time it'll shoot back up. Probably got to see some red bar volume now. I really think if it goes back up to 39, it's going to bust through there. Go after that 6103 again. We're going to come off 6103 to 6086 though. This looks good. 6079. 6077, that'll be our target. Alright, see if we can get through there. We'll protect. This is the 4th time hitting that 39. I think we're going to go through it. Look at that right there. 60-40 up 127. I want to see it get through there. Honest to God, last trade. So I got up from the station, so I won't push the button again. Because I really thought that this is the time that we would shoot through it. But we might just shoot the other way and go short. So take our small win and be done. 120 sitting up at that 40 though. All right, I don't know. Don't want to turn a winning day into a losing day. Now I've got 4 trades. Usually I want to be done between 3 to 5, and it doesn't want to break right now. I know it's going to break one way or the other. I just don't know which way. And I'm getting rope-a-doped here. And there's probably a better trading day coming into tomorrow. Or, I mean, I tried. The 2 real good signals were the 5 today, and then we had the reversal, but I didn't like the reversal. So the 5 was worth plus 2p, went to 39, and 35 was 2p today. I mean, if it did look back, we wouldn't have to worry about it, but it did. And the question is how much profit to take out on the long. With one contract. Maybe a 2p is good enough for now. 2p would pull out 34, but it really didn't give you a chance to grab that. It was up there quickly and out. Did come back to it though. Still learning about average range of movement in the market still. So that's where I am. I really liked my long setup with the 5. I thought that was a really good setup. And the short side, this little bunch area here this is tough. 60.25 is the signal, but it's in a long that looks like it wants to go up again. But it also looks like it could go shooting down too. I can see both sides of it. I'm trying to fight my bias of always wanting to be short. But I mean, I can see it just tanking as well as going up. I can see it go down $1, up $1. I can see both sides of this right now. The trade itself, you know, taking out 1p on the trade, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with only having a small win today because maybe tomorrow will be more conducive and easier to trade. I mean, we're at 11:30 Eastern time now. That's 10:30 Central. So, you know, it's been basically 2.5 hours of a whole bunch of nothing, really. And I don't really want to take any more trades on now. I don't want to go to 5 and be at a minus. So I'm going to take my +6 and frickin' call it a day. And just be thankful I'm on the winning side right now. And I did the best I could. I mean, I thought that we might take a chance to break down there. But I also saw the other side where I thought we could go up too. I think what we need to see is another volume bar that's going to come in and show us which way the market really wants to go. And at this point, what we have is just not a true valid signal. I mean, it's just eating up between 25 and 39, just eating up the contracts between there. So it's going to break. I mean, I guess if you bracket to both sides, you can get knocked out on both ends, right? So that's what the danger is. If you want to break out this way, get caught that way. You want to break out this way, get caught that way. And you just don't know. I mean, volume's not giving you much help because this volume bar is highest volume bar now, but it didn't give you any help. It went down and it came right back on up. They're obviously supporting it right in this area. You can see the support that's coming in at the 25 level. Now it's like, you know, is it resistance? So support becomes resistance. So I saw both sides of this. I saw the 4-time through coming down here. And I saw it being able to go back up too. I mean, I can see both sides of this right now, and that's the confusing part for me at this point. I just don't have confidence on either side of the trade now. Time of day too. I don't like trading past pretty much 10:30 on most trading days. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to call the room at this point and call in the trading day. So I'll take my small win and hope that tomorrow's better. Talk to you later. Bye for now.